Hey everybody, what is going on today? Buddy Blackford here, another Illustrator CS6 tutorial, and this one's going to be pretty cool. We're going to learn how to create and select new workspaces. Now, what a workspace is, it's basically your whole entire screen, where things are placed. In this particular workspace, we've got the tools on the left, we've got our menu bar up here, we've got our control panel up here on the top, and we've got our different windows. We got our window bar over here on the right. But say you absolutely don't like this setup at all. Well, you're not stuck with it. You can always select new ones, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do in this tutorial. So let's go ahead and check out the different things we've got. So up here in this button up here, it says Essentials, and this is what you'll usually start on. If you click on that, these are all your different workspaces. Now, these workspaces here that are already preset are ones that are provided to you by Illustrator or Adobe, and they're designed for these types of working, or this type of work, and it makes for some nice efficient workflow. So say I wanted to do some nice color or some nice typing or make a cool looking typography or something like that. I'll click on that. And now my workspace is a little different. We've got over here on the right, we've got color swatches, and they're all opened already, and I don't have to keep clicking on everything. We've got just the things that work with typography here, and nothing else that we really don't need. So let's go to a different one and check that out. This one's called Layout. Now we've got different types of things going on here. This one's for like laying stuff out and figuring out where things might want to go and all that stuff. So you could just mess with all that stuff. Let's check out one more. Let's check out painting. All right, and now we've got painting here. And you can see some of these, they're basically kind of looking the same, but they've just got little minor tweaks that help you work efficiently in the in your workflow. So let's go ahead and go back to Essentials, and we want to work and create our own little workspace, and it's going to be a custom workspace that we're going to make for ourselves. So let's go ahead, go to Window, and you can pick anything that you want. I'm going to pick up graphic styles. I'll move that around, move appearance over here. Let's see if I can move my toolbar. I want it over here instead for some reason. All right, now I've got these things sitting around. If I go to this workspace thing up here where it says Essentials, we're going to click on New Workspace. We can now name this workspace. I'll name it Crappy Workspace. You're not going to want to have something like this, because then when you click on the windows here, they're going to pop up over top of your toolbar. So this is just showing you that you can do this. I'm going to hit OK. So I've got Crappy Workspace selected there. Let me go back. This is oh, that's on Essentials. Let's go to Layout. Layout brings it back. If I go to Crappy Workspace, that's going to bring it back to there. Now it looks like I've messed with the Essentials by accident. I didn't mean to do that. If I go to Reset Essentials, it's going to bring it back to what it actually was before. And I can still have my Crappy Workspace. Oop. And then if I go back to Essentials, it's going to be fixed. So if you saw that, all I hit was Reset Essentials, and it set it back to what the default was for that preset one. If you've been working with Illustrator before in CS5 or earlier, you'll notice that there's a couple that have been here before, but there's also a couple new ones. Layout here is new, and Tracing is a new one. So I'll click on Tracing, because we already saw Layout, and you can see the different things that we can use. There's something called Image Trace here. When you have an image up, you can use this to trace out some things that are within the image and create them into a vector, which is pretty cool. and it's been advancing lately in the different illustrators. Now that we've got our workspace, I've got a workspace up here called Crappy Workspace. Now, what happens if a client comes over and you're working, and that's your usual workspace that you have, and he sees that it says Crappy Workspace up there at the top. Now, that's not going to make you look very professional, so you might want to change the name or delete it. So let's go ahead and fix that. Let's go to Manage Workspaces. Click on Crappy Workspace. You can rename it here. We'll name it Awesome Workspace instead. If I can spell. Okay, we got that. And if I hit OK, you can see it's now changed to Awesome Workspace. I can click on it again, and I can delete it to get rid of it completely. And then it'll go back to my Essentials one here. So that's all about using workspaces, and we know how to create workspaces, we know how to select new ones, and we know how to manage our workspaces now. So go ahead and use that, customize your AI interface, Adobe Illustrator, and have some fun. Mess around with it, get used to it, and make something that works with your workflow and what you're doing so you can work quicker. So have a good one, everybody. Thanks for watching the tutorial. Keep on subscribing to the New Boston YouTube channel and checking out our videos. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.